Donkey Kong Bananza speedruns are wild. Wait, he skipped the entire section where you build the burger. How did he clip back inbounds? I've only just beaten the game recently, but the movement in Donkey Kong Bananza is so fun, I knew I had to check out the speedruns. And man, was I right, because there is a ton of crazy stuff I didn't even know was possible. So in today's video, I will be reacting to the world record speedrun for Donkey Kong Bananza for the very first time. I hope you enjoy. Oh yeah, I was still sick when I recorded this, so sorry about my voice. So here we are on speedrun.com checking out the any percent world record speedrun for Donkey Kong Bananza. And who has the world record? Well, let's scroll down and find out. It looks like RickSchmidty. And he beat the game in 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 15 seconds. That is crazy considering I think I beat the game myself. You know, I think it took me around, I don't know, it took me like 30 minutes probably. No, it actually took me like 40 hours. He has a 30-second lead over second place, which is quite a lot in the speedrun world. Okay, here we are. Let's click that like button as you should, and let's start the video. All right, timer starts. All right, right there. Wait. Did I see? Okay, I thought he maybe clicked on assist mode. I'm like, assist mode? What? Maybe that's a whole different category for babies. The baby speedrun category. So, wait. Okay, I'm already confused. Turf surfing. Don't you have to unlock that? Isn't that an ability you unlock? Can you do that right from the start? Am I forgetting already? Maybe just turf surfing on water. That's... Okay, I'm sorry guys. I have no clue what I'm in for with these speedruns. I don't know any of the glitches. I stayed completely spoiler free. So I don't know what we're getting into. I don't know how they beat this game in
That's good.
40 hours. Wait, did I say 40 hours? That was me who beat it in 40 hours. In 1 hour. So as always, I've done these sort of world record speedrun reaction videos before in the past. I did these with like specifically the Zelda games, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. He is streaming and then he'll probably talk and we'll talk over each other, so I do apologize if that happens. Okay, he took damage there. That's fine. He's a pro, he knows what he's doing, or is that a mistake? Everything he does, I'm going to assume is on purpose. I'm just gonna assume this guy's flawless and never makes mistakes, because I don't know any better. Wait, he chose specifically there in the cutscene. Okay, that was interesting. Right here, he chose the humph option to the okay option. That is interesting. That probably means that this is faster than choosing that option, which is actually, that's the option that I chose in my playthrough. So, who knew I was optimal like that? Whoa, that was a lot of height off of that. Now, one thing I do know about this game is that there's apparently an infinite jump glitch, so I'm quite interested in seeing how he takes advantage of that glitch. Okay, so that first section there in Ingot Isle, there's a lot of cutscenes there, there's a lot of like skipping cutscenes, so that's probably like the least enjoyable to watch section of the video. I apologize for those cuts. And it gets annoying. Hopefully we can just chill and see this. Okay, so it takes this route actually. Ooh, that looked like a mistake to me. Like I was just saying how okay, he doesn't even get the bridge, doesn't even put the water down. You can just skip all that. But wait, can you just go straight for the record? So he skipped the entire sequence of unplugging the water. Insane. Oh, wait. You can just skip the tutorial? So he just unlocked the Kong Bananza there, and then you get a tutorial on how it works, and you can just say return to layer and skip that entire thing? I had no idea. You know, I wonder how much speedruns a lot of times are just mashing the A button to get through the text. Every speedrun has that in common, I feel. No matter what game you're playing, you're always mashing the A button to get through the text and the cutscenes. All right, so instantly swaps to Kong Bananza there. What? Wait, why is he? He went for gold there. Why did he do that? Do you need gold? What is he doing here? Oh! You can just get to the stake that way? I had no idea. Now here's another funny thing is, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna be passing most of the bananas, which is such a funny thing. That, bananas are optional. Look at that jump too. It's funny, you're skipping pretty much all the bananas, because I guess a lot of times you don't actually need to grab the banana. They're just there to get your skill points up. But the game, this entire game involves playing as Donkey Kong because he wants to get bananas. He loves bananas, but when he's speedrunning, I guess this ain't the Donkey Kong that I know. Wait, does he do it? Hold on. No. What? He's not dancing along with DK and Pauline? No way. You're not playing Bananza correctly if you don't dance along with DK and Pauline, that's all I'm saying. Maybe that's why I spent 40 hours playing this game and it only took him 1 hour. It's because I was too busy dancing to the music with Donkey Kong. I dropped my controller. Oh, this is an interesting technique here. He is punching downward and canceling it. Is that actually faster than just holding down the button? It must be. Okay, so he goes into the menu there just to collect that bonus gold you collect. You get gold when you destroy a certain amount of terrain. So clearly he does need gold for something. And he wasted time just then to collect some gold. So we've seen it a couple times. Him collecting gold. He's going out of his way to collect gold. And I'm very interested in seeing what exactly he's going to use that gold on. I've seen him jump like that. I'm going to assume that's because if you keep surfing on the ground, it will break. So jumping... Oh, this is what you need the gold for. That makes sense. But yeah, I'm assuming he's jumping like that so it doesn't break his turf surf. See, this doesn't break, so he doesn't have to jump here. You can just mash the Y button. So I think my assumption was correct. Also, any experts on the whole Donkey Kong Bananza speedrun watching this video, feel free to let me know all the stuff down there. If I get anything wrong or correct me. You guys are smarter than me. This is my first time ever witnessing a Donkey Kong Bananza speedrun, so I got no clue what's going on. Lots of impressive jumps. I'm still kind of waiting for the whole infinite jump glitch to come in. Is that not really that useful? See, look, he didn't even do it there, but that's an insane jump. Maybe the whole infinite jump glitch. This is any percent, so glitches are allowed. And I'm fairly certain there hasn't been any patches for this game, so I don't think that's been patched out. It just might not be as optimal as I thought it would be. I legit thought I'd be watching Donkey Kong fly across the map here when I clicked on this speedrun. I mean, that's pretty much what Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom speedruns are like. All right, let's see how it takes down these bosses. Probably pretty easily. These bosses were kind of a joke. I don't know, man. I thought the bosses were fun in this game, but they were just over too quickly. Like, that was basically the same speed that I beat them. No, not really, but kind of close. All right, here we are on the Divide. I'm pretty sure what I've heard is that you do not need the zebra. So yes, he is going just to the forest here. He's probably gonna get the ostrich. Probably not even gonna touch the zebra. So yeah, that was one of the things one of my stream viewers told me about the speedruns in this game, is that you don't need the zebra amiibo. That is something, not amiibo. Why had the Bananza? Did I say amiibo before as well? I don't know. Why am I thinking of amiibos? Wow, just going in through the window? Wait, why did you destroy that? Oh, because you gotta get the record. So we don't even talk to the elders at all. That is kind of funny. Imagine this from the elders' perspective. You're just some old guy who wants his records back, and all of a sudden some guy just delivers them to you who you don't even know. You never talked to this guy in your life. Just a random monkey running in here into my hotel. And he's using rocks to fly, even without... Whoa, okay, why'd he pause there? What was that? That caught me off guard. Using rock supply. Doesn't even need the ostrich supply. He just used the rock supply. But I am interested in how he's going to use the ostrich here. Well, he's not even using the ostrich at all. Oh, there it is. There it is. Say, what? Does he ever use the ostrich? It's just that much faster to just rely on turf surfing. I keep calling it surf turfing instead of turf surfing. There it is! That's the infinite jump. He did it! He did it! He finally did it! Do you need the ostrich to do it? I didn't think you needed the ostrich to do it. Look, see, there it is! I thought I saw somebody doing it with just base DK, not even any bonanza form. But he's doing it with ostrich. That's interesting. I'm really interested in seeing this boss fight, actually. I wonder how fast he'll be able to take it out. Through the thorns. Okay. And here's the boss fight. So, anything crazy here? This boss was a lot of fun, actually. Probably one of the cooler bosses in the game. Besides the final boss, of course. Doesn't... Okay, so that boss typically shoots out these vines at you to run up the vines, and he just completely skipped all that. And he's still not dancing along with DK and Pauline. This is just insane. I can't believe people play the game this way. I'm kidding, by the way. All right, here we are. This is the section that, okay, he actually goes for this banana here. That caught me off guard. It's quite funny when you're watching somebody play Donkey Kong Bananza, and you're surprised to see them collect a banana. What is he going to use the skill point on? Glide level 2. Okay, so ostrich is OP and the glide is that good. So here's a section where typically you need to get both the ostrich and the zebra, and then you can progress. But this is what I know, is that apparently you can just skip that. Skip the zebra and you do this. Interesting. So are they like canceling the glide and like re-gliding? It kind of reminds me of, so if you guys have seen any Tears of the Kingdom speedruns, well, I don't even know if they use this in Tears of the Kingdom, but it's a Tears of the Kingdom tech. What is it called? Tulin pumping, which is a horrible name, by the way. I don't like that name. But basically you use Tulin or Tulin, Chulin, Chicken Little, and you cancel your paraglider, open your paraglider, cancel it, and it makes your Tulin boost last a bit longer. All right. Whoa! Okay, I was gonna say, all right, here goes the Void Cog boss fight. He threw the chunk at him before the cutscene started, and it hit him after the cutscene started. Oh, and then you can just predict where he goes, because he always goes to a set position. Oh, it was there before he was even there. Okay, he didn't do it that time. I was gonna see. I was like, is he going to throw a chunk at him and hit him right after the cutscene ends again? But nope, he does not do that. Instead, he just goes directly to where it's going to be. That is really cool. Wait, what was that? He purposely hurt himself.
Should we teal up?
Why? You know, it's pretty crazy that the zebra bonanza isn't used at all. It would be really cool to see what a speedrun would be like in this game with the zebra bonanza, because the zebra bonanza is the zebra. Yes, it is the zebra. Thank you very much. It is the bonanza that increases your movement speed. So you would think an ability that makes your movement speed faster would be really good in a speedrun. but it's just not used at all. Also, that was also pretty crazy. That boss fight, he just... You can do that? That's cool. Okay, you don't even use the cannon. Oh. Was he mad about getting gold there? Is that because when you get gold, it, the game has these kind of slowdown frames, these impact frames when you hit the gold. So is that actually collecting the gold slow you down? Is it you want to avoid the gold? Is that, I'm sorry, I may have missed what he said. I was too busy
Rust program?
Paying attention to what is going on in the game. Are we gonna just climb straight up? Oh. Why did that not occur to me that that was possible? That's the fastest layer. We're just done here. We're just on to the next one. All right, in case you guys can't tell, I have been just skipping
has one too.
all of those sections where we dive down through the layer, because all he's doing is just smashing the B button. Nothing too interesting happening there. And unless something interesting does happen, then I'll make sure to put it in the video. But that was pretty crazy. He just destroyed that and he landed on the platform the second it appeared. And once again, it's funny, he's doing this and he doesn't even do the main objective. You can just go straight here to the boss fight without talking to the Elder at all. Can you beat this without getting the Elephant Bonanza? No, we're definitely getting the Elephant Bonanza. So, I think it's just the zebra that we don't grab. Also, he just threw the record over there. So now he's gonna go back and then they're both gonna be, wow, okay. Wait, what was that? He swapped between them. I don't know if you need to do that. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe that had a point. Ain't no way he just sniped the record into the position, did he? If he goes up there and it's inside of...
complicated.
Oh no, it landed next to it. I was gonna say if it landed on where it needed to go, I don't know if you can do that. Yeah, I think you have to like smack it in there. You can't just throw it in there, so. All right, where do we go from here? So we unlocked the elephant. Oh, and you gotta get the key. That makes sense. And then we're just done. We're moving on. I wonder how useful the Elephant Bonanza is for the speed run. He had to use it just then in order to progress. There might be some other sections where we have to use it, but it's not really
No Shiro.
A Bonanza that helps you too much with speed
Hey, the
here.
nice today.
Unlike the ostrich where you can just fly. And the car where you can just surf over everything super fast. What is, okay, this might be the biggest jump. That might be the biggest jump. Yeah, he's done. Maybe, obviously, there's the one where at, the big skip where he didn't use the zebra. Okay, he went out of his way to collect some gold there as well. That's probably, that makes sense. Why did I not think about that? But you need gold in order to charge up your Bonanza forms. Now, we need the Bonanza forms here. Oh, and earlier he collected the gay material. That's what I call it, by the way, in case you guys should do it here. The rainbow stuff that lets you fly. Okay, that makes sense. All right, how fast does he make work of this boss? Oh, did he miss? I think that was a mistake, guys. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Maybe I should just go back to me assuming everything he does is flawless and he doesn't make mistakes. All right, new layer. Where the heck is he going? Why are we... We're supposed to be going down. Why are we going up? There's a glitch. Do we clip out of bounds? Oh, I love myself a good... Look at that. Oh, there, you can't see it very well. Yeah, Pauline, we're digging a lot right now. Totally digging. This is so cool. I love out of bounds glitches, and I wanted to see that view of the entire level. That looks awesome. That might be something I have to try. I do make videos where I try out glitches in games a lot. We did like Breaking Tears, Kingdom Breaking Breath of the Wild. We did Breaking Mario Kart World recently. There's Mario Kart World glitches. Might have to do a Breaking Donkey Kong Bananza video. Don't know how many interesting glitches are in this game for me to try out. I'm more of a fan of glitches that you get out of bounds. But
I'll take it.
this game offers you so much freedom. It's kind of hard to break this game. Also, he seemed disappointed. He said like slow clip and slow boss. So I'm over here super impressed. Didn't even notice any mistakes, and he's disappointed. All right, so another thing I was unfortunately spoiled on. I can already see the little thing on the left side says race skip. You can just skip the race. You don't have to do the race, apparently. And I saw this. Ooh, that looked like a mistake for sure. I saw this in the YouTube short. I should have looked at it. I want to avoid as many spoilers for the speedrun as I possibly could. But look at this, you can just skip the race. He's using the game material to fly up there. But I don't even think the YouTube short that I watched even did that. You can just do it without it, so sorry, Diddy. You're not even needed here. Confirmed DK isn't friends with Diddy anymore after all the things he's been doing in the news. Okay, just skip everything.
Come on.
Oh no, the mistake. What was the pause for, though? So wait. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, wait. He's here without the snake bonanza. So we're just... Are we skipping the snake bonanza entire... What is happening right now? I wasn't sure. Like, wait a second. Don't you need the snake bonanza for this section?
Have a good night, Mako.
Don't you get the snake bonanza back over? He skipped it all. I mean, I guess you don't need it. If you have like you know, the elephant, you can basically fly with the elephant, which is hilarious that you can fly with the elephant and not the ostrich, because you can just store the material that lets you fly. Okay, so pretty much confirmed at this point that we're skipping the snake bonanza because we are long gone and not going back to it. You can just jump right up there and hit him? And then he jumps up over the spin attack? Oh my god. Okay. That was pretty cool. I didn't know you could beat the boss that way. That's... Ooh. Another mistake there. I'm gonna have to censor his foul language he just did when he got angry, when he messed that up. Wait, what are we doing? A clip through the wall? Okay. This is wild. What? He just took that entire different route than... What is he doing? Another clip? You know what this is like? Oh, never mind. It's not like that. I thought it was kind of like scope clipping in Breath of the Wild. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Donkey Kong, this game is so open and so free. Like, you can just break everything. But this is a level that is very restricted. You can't break all the walls in this level. So we're seeing some really unique stuff here because there's more restrictions, and we are being forced here to do some glitches that we didn't have to do on the other levels, because the other levels you can just punch through a wall. You don't need to use a glitch to get through a wall. Now this is the first time we actually had to use a glitch to get through a wall. These very open games like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, there's some cool things for speedruns because of how open they are, but also you're missing out on some stuff because you don't even need the glitches. The game is just that open. And now, the saltiest layer of the bunch. Okay, another huge jump here. Funny enough, I haven't even explored that section of the level there. I've never been there before. Unfortunately for me, I kind of had to speed through the ending of this game a little bit because my stream went on for a lot longer than I expected it to, and why?
Smooth criminal?
Why did he just take so long to get that chunk? What was that? I thought he was lining himself up or something. Now he's lining himself up. He's gonna clip through this wall? Ah, okay. There are some pretty cool glitches in this game. Maybe I could make a video doing some glitches. Look at... Wait, he skipped the entire section where you build the burger. Because he's underground already. How does he clip back inbounds?
Oh, your string's behind. That's funny.
And then he can just skip the boss? No, you still have to fight the boss. Okay. No, oh, that's how he gets back in bounds. He triggers the cutscene, and that puts him back in bounds. Wow, that is so cool. How did you do that? Wait. I actually somewhat kind of struggled on that boss fight. That was the boss that put up the biggest fight in the game besides the final boss.
Oh, losing some time here.
And he nailed it. He's complaining about losing time right now. I don't even know how he did that. This is something interesting. I'm wondering how he does this. Because you have to pay these guys a bunch of gold to progress here.
No bounce.
But of course, he just uses the infinite jump glitch, or I don't know what this is called. He's like, it's more like a glide cancel, I guess. That makes sense, because that, you know, to be honest, Nintendo putting that thing where you have to collect the gold and pay for the gold is kind of evil for speedrunners, because they're like, yeah, speedrunners are going to be skipping all the gold. They don't want to waste their time collecting all this gold. So then Nintendo puts a checkpoint where like, oh, you need to collect enough gold to progress here. But speedrunners can just skip that. All right, how does he deal with the avoid boss fight? Okay, he was just literally hitting Void before he gets a chance. He's throwing the items before he even gets there. Okay, that time he waited. That time he threw it before he got there, and it's like Void is running into it. It's like Donkey Kong is the quarterback of the football team. Void is the receiver, and he's just running right to the correct spot. DK, the new Tom Brady out here. And he's getting to these stakes or whatever they're called before the lava even gets there. Wow. All right, so I wonder if there's any interesting skips here on the planet core. In this section I just skipped out, he was talking about how this section, the planet core, is pretty long, I heard him say. Ooh, that looked a little, just bumping into things. But yeah, there's a lot of this right in the minecart section, so I don't know if you can skip any of these, and you might just be forced to be sitting in a minecart for quite a bit of it. Yeah, if you look at the splits on the left side of the screen, you can see that the Void 2 is at 50-50, then Planet Core is at an hour 50, so it's a 10-minute section here. So this is a big section. I assume probably the biggest split in the speedrun, and he is flying through this entire thing. Wow. Here's another interesting section. I wonder how he will handle this. Okay. How is he gonna handle this section? I wonder. Maybe just fly over it all. You know, I should probably just start assuming that. Whenever I get to a section and I wonder how he's gonna handle it, we can just assume he's gonna fly over it. Oh, wait.
Balls, come on.
Oh, and then he got mad about how many you got? Okay, so there might be some RNG there. So he needed to collect the gold there with the elephant. So I'm wondering when he's going to use this gold here. Maybe for this boss fight? I think the game, if I remember correctly, it does force you to fight some enemies with,
high-techs.
That really strong material where you need to use like gold to destroy it, so it's probably what he got it for. Also, another thing I was thinking about
if you need gold,
is
a third ball.
We're constantly hearing the Kong Bananza song throughout this speedrun. In my own Donkey Kong Bananza playthrough, I kind of got sick of hearing the same song over and over and over again. It's a great song, don't get me wrong, but it constantly plays all the time. I wonder how the speedrunners feel about having to constantly hear the same song. Okay, and then this is the section where you need to fight a bunch of enemies, and I think he'll probably end up using the gold here. It's honestly very impressive though, just all the memorization that goes into speedrunning, because you have to remember all the little tricks, all the little things. Oh, this is when you use gold? Like, okay, you know the enemies are gonna spawn there.
Where are they?
Then we just jump and wait for them to blow them up. And I think I have to use gold here as well, by the way. Let's see. Yes, this is why you collected the gold for these guys. That's what I was thinking.
If you like throw a chunk at the black guys, it does like barely any damage, so you must have been so low.
The what guy? Wait, what are we doing? Oh, we're skipping the minecart, and we're gonna probably go through that? There's no wall? You can just jump right, and go right through, right into the King K. Rool fight. Now, I am very interested in seeing how much better he does this than me. All right, collecting gold. Gold is good. Does gold do a lot of damage? I don't know. It didn't seem like it did anything too crazy, but it did damage, and maybe that's the point. Any damage is good damage. His finger has to hurt. He is mashing that punch button an insane amount. I wonder what controller he's using. Because, and I wonder also how many controllers he goes through. Because those buttons are being mashed right now. That is crazy. Just predicting where he's going. Just being there to punch him the second you can punch him. Is there a way to speedrun this fight? Because I wasn't sure if this was just scripted. You had to wait. If you see on the right side of the screen, that it looks like you're just, you're going back to the surface at this point. So I thought maybe you just had to wait until you get back to the surface. But is there a way to speed this up, or does this always last the same length? I mean, there's nothing crazy going on right now. It's just kind of him hitting King K. Rool.
Balloon to Aura Farm.
The absolute second he appears.
Like,
oh, he actually missed then.
With the balloon,
so.
I don't want to risk it.
Yikes. Really? You missed King K. Rool? Oof. And this guy calls himself a speedrunner, my guys. I'm over here acting like I could do any better. He's chilling and drinking. That's some Coca-Cola? Did he beat King K. Rool? Because King K. Rool is just not showing up anymore. Okay, now he is. He was just... Okay, so I guess there is a way to hit... If you hit him enough, he'll just stop showing up. But you can just chill and drink your soda. All right, I see how it is. All right, here's another section I'm quite interested in seeing. What is he going to do here? Okay, we're specifically getting gold. You can turn those guys solid so you can stand on them? I didn't even know that was possible. This section actually threw me for a loop here. I almost died. I used some apple juice a couple times. I kind of forgot the lava was rising and okay, just turfs over those guys. Those guys actually absolutely demolished me. He just flies over everything, of course. Wait, where is he going now? This is, okay, this is cool. We're supposed to be going the other way. But instead he flies
laggy parts, Yoshim.
Over here.
I hear it's not.
Oh, we're here now. I didn't realize that was that structure. Okay, now we swap to elephant so we can get the gold block. So we can stand there. That's how he does this without the zebra. He doesn't have zebra. How does he do this? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you need the zebra for this section. But instead...
How was that?
Wow. Okay, wait, there's still more. There's still more. How does he do this? Doesn't even use the cannon? Oh, it just flies with the ostrich. Okay. I kind of forgot that you need a zebra there, but never mind. You don't need zebra there. You need ostrich is what you need. Will there be anything interesting here on the final boss? Or is this just, once again, being mash the button, mash the punch button over and over and over again? This guy has so much health. It took me so long to beat him. I didn't realize he had to punch back his balls. I mean, the speedrunner is punching him in the balls right now, but he's not doing the punching his balls strategy back at him. Wow, okay. My stream chat was telling me that I was doing this boss fight incorrectly because I was supposed to punch back the ball he shoots out of his gun. And they're like, oh, Mr. Nice Guy, you're not doing the boss fight correctly, yada yada. But in the end, I was doing it the speedrun way. This is the speedrun way, apparently. Oh, there we... Now he did it. Maybe that doesn't do as much damage as I thought. Maybe that was one of the smaller balls. Doesn't he shoot like a bigger ball and a smaller ball? Is he just dead? Ain't no way he jumps out of the way. With a pixel power. Oh, he had a half a health.
107.
Half a heart left. That was scary. That was scary. He did have apple juice though. Wow.
GG's.
Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, feel free to check out my other videos. My name is Mr. Nice Guy and I will talk to you later. Shoutouts to Ashton, Ellison, Sailor, Tiff, Jonah, Jamie, Quinn, Redscape, Nintendo Boy, Raymond, Finn, Darth Noodle, Flub, Sunny Day, Brooke, and Lauren for supporting me on Patreon or being a member on my channel.